Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is October 20th, and right now we are looking at the mid-level water vapor loop. You can see this system here, frontal system, rolling into Vancouver Island, Pacific Northwest. Some of this frontal system is going to bring some precipitation here to the northern portions of California, and then in the wake of this, we're going to drop off some cold air, and there's a cutoff low that's eventually going to get picked up by the westerlies and may bring another frontal system here into portions of the state of California. We'll take a look at the extended forecast as always as we go through the video here today, and you can see that upper level low still continuing to spin across Arizona, moving towards the four corners. So this is quickly going to kick out of here as we go through the day today. Now, taking a look at the visible satellite imagery, you can see that frontal system as we scroll through it and the sun rises here across the state of California. Largely clear skies right now. There's not even any marine there across southern or central California, a little bit across northern, but yeah, here comes that next frontal system. A few tenths of an inch of rain here possible for northern portions of California, and you can see the upper level low across Arizona right there, spreading some clouds back into extreme eastern Nevada. And the red flag warning has expired here. We are going to start to increase those relative humidities, and we're going to bring some gusty southerly winds here, but it's not going to be the dry variety of the offshore winds we have been having here across the area that did spark some fires. Now, taking a look at composite reflectivity, you can see the upper level low. It will be kicking off as we go through the day today. Then you got to see off to the northwest here, the upper portion of the screen. This precipitation is going to be rolling through here very early tomorrow morning, and that could drop a couple inches of rain, a couple tenths of an inch of rain here for some of northwest California, but it's that frontal system losing its punch as it moves towards Red Bluff here. And then we're going to get a bit of a break as an upper level low forms off the coastline. More on that here in a moment. Taking a look at the wind speeds, we've really stopped the offshore component here. And as this frontal system comes through, you can see we're getting some blustery and some gusty winds across the Bay Area as we go through tonight into tomorrow, up the Sacramento Valley, as you can see there. Some decent winds out there towards Red Bluff and Redding. That'll be going on in through tomorrow morning. That frontal system swings through here, but we've stopped that offshore flow. We're going to increase the relative humidities here across the region. So that is a good news, definitely to hear. And looking at those relative humidities, if we scroll through today, you can still see things are fairly dry as we go through this afternoon, but we are going to help that out as we go through tomorrow a little bit here. You can still see some areas dry, but definitely northern portions, those relative humidities returning to the normal values here. Those offshore winds make things really dry. The compressional winds really dry things out very rapidly. Now, taking a look here at the GFS, this is last night's run. This is the atmospheric river that just absolutely hammered British Columbia and some portions of northwest Washington. Frontal system swinging through, bringing some precipitation in northern California here. And then we start to develop this system. Look at this low. We're going to bottom out right around 990 millibars. And then it's going to start to make its way towards the west coast of North America. Some of the models are showing this filling and weakening here, but it still brings some precipitation. But you got to be cautious with these upper level lows. Watch to see if this one comes in with a little bit more of a punch. And then as we go through the extended forecast, the Gulf of Alaska trophy is going to continue to keep going. And you can see the GFS way off into fantasy land, and the extended forecast wants to throw some pretty decent frontal systems. And this low pressure even tries to grab some of the moisture here from this tropical system and eject it back towards the state of California. These are just fantasy forecasts. We're just looking way off into the extended forecast. It's just for entertainment right now, but it is that time of year where these frontal systems are starting to get stronger. Then you go way off 300 plus hours out, and you can see another frontal system out there on the GFS. You're just going to throw that out right now. Total precipitation in inches, though, on the National Blended Models. This is from this morning. Here's the state of California. Let's put that into motion and see what we can expect for northwest California as we go through tomorrow morning. You see, a couple tenths of an inch, maybe a little bit more across extreme northwest California. But then we wait for that upper level low, and you can see it starts to bring additional precipitation chances as we go through next weekend. Early portion of next week, you can see some of that starting to fill in here, even down towards central California, Sierra Nevada, and northern California getting a pretty decent shot here on this morning's National Blended Model. So that's just something we're going to be watching over the next few days. Don't get caught up in any one solution as of right now. Looking at daily 2-meter max temperatures. This is for today, Sunday, October 20th. Look at these temperatures out here. Much more comfortable this time of year. Just finally getting rid of those upper 90s and 100-degree readings. And for a lot of the desert areas, 110 plus was just commonplace this summer. So this is just nice to see. And if we go through tomorrow, check it out. You cool things down a little bit as I toggle back and forth between today and tomorrow for some of the North Valley areas, Northern California. And then we kind of scroll on in through the week coming up. A little bit of a bump there on Wednesday, as you can see. I mean, it is still fall here, and you can still warm things up. But again, overall, we're doing pretty good here as we go towards the end of October. Much more comfortable temperatures as we scroll towards the end of the month. You just gotta love fall. Now, taking a look at the 6 to 10 day, you can kind of see still some above average temperatures, but it is that time of year when things are cooling down, so it's not quite a big a deal. And this goes through October 29th. And you can see in the 6 to 10 day, they're showing that potential for Central and Northern California at the above average through October 29th. And if we scroll out even further, look at that. Some of California gets included in the below normal temperature range here as we go on in through the early portion of November, and that above average signal for precipitation as things look to remain active as we go through the end of the month of October here. So yeah, anyway, I did not do a video here yesterday. Things calming down a little bit here with the offshore winds dying down. But yeah, we're going to have some active weather. We'll see if these want to keep taking aim at California or not as we go through the extended forecast. Something we'll be watching day by day. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Thanks to all my paying members. I just got to give a lot of gratitude to you guys. This channel is not possible without you. We're getting towards 28,000 subscribers on the channel as well. So go ahead and click like and subscribe if you would. We'll do this all again tomorrow. We'll break down the models, and I will talk to you guys then.